Okay, today I'm teaching you how to use always and never in the present perfect tense. As you can see, there is no time expression. Okay, so I'm gonna start, and then later Andriana and Victoria will be role playing the conversations that I created. Okay, the present perfect tense. I start, you finish. I've always loved lobsters. I've always enjoyed singing. I've always liked swimming. I've always wanted to be an actor. I've always admired Barack Obama. I've always dreamed of becoming a movie producer. I've always fantasized having more children. I've always tried hard to be a good father. I've always disliked gossips. I've always hated liars. I've always played Scrabble with my family when we are together. I've always cared about my health. I've always lived in Mississauga. I've always been fascinated by generous people. I've always thought of you as a friend. I've always been independent. I've always believed in the presence of God in my life. I've always kept myself polite and sincere. I've never lived in a very big city. I've never been to Malaysia. I've never thought of you as a friend. I've never tried Indonesian food. I've never tried bungee jumping. I've never tried cocaine. I've never seen an accident in progress. I've never heard my friend Jack sing. Okay, I was thinking at the same time, right? Okay, right now, Andriana and Victoria will do all the conversations. Okay, Victoria and Andriana. Andriana, you start.
Виктория, лицо попроще.
I totally like Toronto.
Oh, yes, I do. In fact, I always love Toronto.
I hear you go to the club very often. Do you like dancing?
Oh, yes. I always enjoy dancing and interacting with new people.
I didn't know you liked Japanese food a lot.
Who, me? I've always liked Japanese food, tasty and healthy.
Do you want to be a singer or an actor?
I always wanted to be a singer, but not an actor.
Angelina Jolie is a gifted actress.
She's very talented and I've always admired her.
I've always dreamed of working in a hospital. That's why I decided to pursue a career in nursing. What are some of your fantasies?
To tell you the truth, I always fantasized working in a in a bartender in a prestigious nightclub.
Do you consider yourself kind and patient?
I'm not always kind and patient. No one is perfect, right? However, I've always tried to be a positive person.
Don't tell me you don't like ice cream.
I always disliked ice cream.
Let's go for a cigarette.
No, thank you. I always hated smoking.
That was fantastic. When did you learn to play the piano?
I always played the piano.
Whoa, you're so fit and you look amazing. What's your secret?
Well, I always cared about my diet and overall health.
And you are a positive person. You inspire me.
Good questions
I
about
told-
positive person.
Continue.
I told you lived in Mississauga.
Oh no, I always lived in Milton.
I see that you do various work for the UNHCR. What inspired you to serve the refugees?
I've always been fascinated with helping the less fortunate.
Would you be my girlfriend?
I always thought of you only as a brother, but please don't get me wrong. You're a good person and I like your personality.
Are you a religious person?
Religious? Well, I've always believed in God. I know that there is somebody up there that it's more powerful than us.
Tell me, Andres, what do you do to combat your boredom?
I go out with my wife and sometimes with my friends, especially on the weekend. I've always kept myself occupied with different things to do when I am alone.
I told you lived in Mississauga.
No, I never lived in Mississauga.
How many times have you been to Manitoba?
I've never been to Manitoba.
Help me, I thought we were friends.
I've never thought of you as a friend. You only call me when you need something.
Have you tried garden salad with balsamic vinegar dressing?
Honestly, I've never tried it.
Have you ever tried bungee jumping?
Are you kidding? I've never tried bungee jumping, and I don't think I'll ever try it.
Has David ever smoked marijuana?
He has never smoked marijuana. And to tell you the truth, I don't think he will ever try it.
Does Henry have an accent?
I don't know. I never heard him speak.